From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you coverage of the NFL from Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the set.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
The quick throw taken in by Diggs. Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Young, he's going to change it up. Young now from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Young will set to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And now they'll shift things around. Young on 3rd and 2. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play a perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense.
There he goes, right side. A big play that time for Cleveland. 38 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on a touch pass. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
All the way. All the way. Control the line of scrimmage. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 4th touchdown of the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Able to power through. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A big gain that time for the Chargers. 42 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second and 10. Howell looking to throw again. He'll get this to Bell. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 41-yard line. Howell throwing on third down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Howell. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. Now Young going to move him around. Young to throw from his end zone. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Young now. Back to Kamara for another catch. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6. Now they'll audible to something else. To throw on 2nd down is Young. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Stephon Diggs. 60 yards. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. On first down, Howell. Complete, it's Dodson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Howell trying to get his offense to hurry up and get set. Second down, Howell back to pass. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And once more, Howell back to the air. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Howell down to throw it. And it's caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Ready?
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll send Judy in motion left. A play fake. Now Young. This will be caught. Judy. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Ready.
First down, Young. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down and a little more than a yard here. And Howell will throw it. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Running on first down, Eckler. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Once more, here's Eckler. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Touchdown! Chase Claypool, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. To throw, Young. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Young, he's going to change it up. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 2nd down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And quickly, they get to the line.
At the 37-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Young on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards. From the red zone now, Young. Touchdown, Browns. From 19 yards away. Now the Browns have taken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, Our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. Flush to his right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite of your game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing here, Howell. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field. And a few too many bodies in there got picked.
Situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On the ready.
Following the interception, Young. And he slings one that's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Try to pound it in, Kamara. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
On the ball.
Again, it's Kamara. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this out past the 25. They go play action here on first down. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down. Pitch it to Eckler. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion to bring up 4th down.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he gets this to the 3rd and 5. Good for a gain of 5. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
2nd down, Young. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play. And here's Kamara on the read option. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Young here, you can see, changing the play. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Young to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Cairo Santos on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now As you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And here, down 2 scores, you've still got some time, but you've got to start thinking about preserving the clock when you can. And that's a nice job to secure the football, pick up the first down, and get out of bounds.
Going right back to Dotson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
Young's throw pulled in by Atwell here. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd and 10. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here's Young. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Down to the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. So 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that
6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And they'll indeed take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
And Young's going to throw it here. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Young going to move him around.
Let's show them a minute on offense. Yeah, right there. We can do it. Let's keep it going. Ready.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. Brings up the 3rd down.
Now Young. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory.